I'm back, playing Grim Fandango, and I am locked in a very large wine cellar.
I bet that thing's really easy to control if you're a big demon.
Yep. Let's see. Last episode was actually really productive. Okay. Oh, no, I know what I need to do.
No effect.
I have to jam this on a particular floor because there's a secret floor. Or maybe not a secret floor, but another floor. I think I might be able to do it this way.
I can't get through this door.
Little hole. Jam it halfway. Okay, let's try it this way. Do it, Manny. Is this the lever over here for the part that raises it up? There we go. We'll save here because I'm not sure if I saved last time. Okay, we'll go this way first. Pick it up, Manny.
Dios mío. It's full of double-end tickets.
Double-end
This could
tickets.
get 100 souls on the number 9 train. Something's not right about this. I get the feeling this suitcase belongs to someone more important than Chowchilla Charlie.
Belongs to HL, aka Hector Lamans.
Give me the case.
Charles, I thought we had a bargain.
Oh, we do. But I thought I'd bring some muscle along just in case.
What's the matter, Chuck? Can't afford to hire goons to do this sort of work for you?
I'm all the goon I need. Now drop it.
You said it, boss. Got a card for me?
Here. Welcome to the Union, Manny. Meetings first Tuesday of every month, and don't forget to pay your dues.
I think that's everything for year 2, actually.
Don't forget to pay my dues.
Wait, has Glottis been kicked out? I need to make sure my club's closed down. Okay. Up here. Don't go in there. Don't go in there, Manny. It's time for Chief Bogan to shut me down. Which I think he will do now. Wait, I think I should need to ruin his day once more. Oops, I walked right out the door. Take that, Chief Brogan.
14. 14 is the winner. Le 14. Numero 14 est le gagnant.
I think you mean 2. Am I correct?
No, monsieur. 14 is the winner.
I think you've made a mistake.
I'm sorry, sir. 14 is the winning number. Better luck next time, eh?
That does it. That Calavera's getting too big for his britches. I don't like raiding businesses and shutting them down. But someone's got to teach Manuel a lesson in law and order. This way, back here. Open those paddy wagons up and start filling them. And somebody find Calavera. I want to interrogate him personally.
Raided? How long are they gonna close it for? Yeah, you better cut off the big guy's credit then. Yeah. Throw the drunk out on his big orange butt. And bring me Calavera so we can talk about his debt.
Hey, come on! You gotta let me back in! I'm a VIP!
You're VIP to me, Gladys.
Does that stand for very inebriated pianist?
Yes.
Manny, I don't want to be a pianist anymore. I'm a mechanic.
I know. That's why I got you a new job. Come on, let's go pick up your tools.
Gladys. He's my favorite.
And I can do whatever I want to the engine? Make it faster?
Sure, but you'll be plenty busy just keeping her afloat.
Thanks for the gig, and for not asking too many questions.
Hell, after what happened in Naranja, I can see why you'd leave town. Let's just hope I don't have to go fishing you out of the drink again.
I'll stay under next time. I promise.
It always starts with Manny mopping the floor. Well, not always, but still. It's the end of year 2. Oh, Manny, you're such a badass. It's Captain Calavera to you. He's got a pipe and everything.
Captain Calavera?
Puerto Zapato, sailor. We're here at last. Beautiful port, isn't she?
Yes, sir. There's some customs officials down below, sir. They want to search the ship.
Fine. We've got nothing to hide, eh? No skeletons in our closet.
Yes, sir.
Secure the bow, boys, like a rock this time.
Manuel,
Salvador?
I hope this very urgent message gets to you in time. Our man in Zapato says Miss Colomar never made it to the port. It said she threw herself overboard at the Pearl. I don't know if you believe that. Whatever you do, do not land in Puerto Zapato. It's a trap. Assassins will attempt to board your ship disguised as customs agents. Beware, and viva la revolución!
Alright, now it's time to save again. Make a new one. 8. Alright. That's actually a thing I do with saving. No! Ensign!
Ensign Arnold was just a kid.
It's an Arnold.
Oh, no. This can't be happening.
My bros.
Hey! He's back here!
Sack him! Custom officials, open this door!
Yeah, we want to check your bags. Don't worry, Captain. We're safe in here.
Okay, let's just set the explosives and get the hell out of here.
Thanks, Gladys.
That's the starboard anchor control. That's the throttle for the port side engine. Looks like the anchor's down. That's the throttle for the starboard side engine.
Alright, well, let's hit the anchor, I guess.
It would probably be easier to raise it with the motor.
Is it that one? Yeah, okay.
Can't reach.
I do vaguely remember this part as well. I think. What? That isn't what I do. Oh, I remember. Let's try this. Back out of that. Oh, nope. Get away, Manny. There we go. Back out of it. Disconnect from it. Come on. Dot. Inventory. Yeah, that works. If I drop this and move over the other way. And I drop the other one. Well, dewtroid actually scrape it up. Don't. Nope. This is good. Hook this through the window.
Well, there you go.
Whatever the heck I just did, which I believe should cut the boat into pieces.
Glottis, cover your ears.
What was that?
The dotted line, buddy.
The dotted line. Oh, the ship's named Lola. So sad.
Just a little farther, Glottis.
Manny! Choking!
Mira, snap out of it, sailor.
Easy for you to say, you don't have lungs.
Hey, you live without your heart once, so you can live without air for a little while. Just until I figure out what we're gonna do.
Beware, brave captain. Here in the darkest depths of the Sea of Lament dwell the most horrible monsters of all. The fearsome, murky demons of the deep will swallow you whole the instant you leave this pool of light. Heed my warning, or take one
I love the
step
outfit Glottis has,
forward
too.
and learn for yourself.
All right, I believe you. Just quit it with the creepy spirit of the land voice, huh?
Alright, what do I have in my inventory? I've got...
Here comes one now.
What?
My scythe. I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be.
Oh, man. I missed him.
Okay, that might not have been a sea monster, but it was pretty spooky.
Not blue yet.
Beware!
All right. Just quit it with the creep.
There's one of them, all the way back there. Alright, now I'll check my inventory, which contains only my scythe.
According to our map, I think that's the pearl. According to our map, I think that's the pearl.
Come on, weird little dude. Scuffle your feet up a little faster so I can talk to you. Or otherwise attempt to communicate with you. You know, I understand why Manny would sink. I don't know why Glottis would sink. I guess demons are made of things that are less buoyant than water. Okay, he's coming by now. I see an increase in the light.
Amigo!
Huh? Who? Oh, geez, another shipwreck. You see? That's why I never travel by boat.
We've had a little accident. Think you could help us out?
Depends on what kind of help you're looking for.
Could you take us to the Pearl?
Ha! You don't believe those old stories, do you? You think somewhere in this ocean there's a gigantic pearl that shines so brightly it can be seen from passing ships? And that sometimes sailors so allured by its luster actually fling themselves overboard to dive for it?
Yes.
And are never heard from again?
Yeah, and I think it's right over...
Bah! I've been walking this ocean for years. I ain't never seen it.
Could we tag along with you?
Well, it's a long walk you're talking about.
We don't have any other choice.
Oh, all right then. Lift those knees, stick close to my light, and try to sing in key. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
A long time since I've heard that song.
Hide it under some seaweed, no. I'm gonna let it shine.
I'm being laughed at already,
Hide it
Anna.
under some seaweed, no.
Did I sing badly? I did, didn't I? I sang horribly. Hey, I sang it better than the guy singing it here. It's like some salty underground water guy. Is that that?
Yeah, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Scare away sea monsters.
You're still laughing at me.
I'm gonna let it shine.
I have nothing but adorable smiles from this corner of the room.
I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine.
Oh my.
Let it shine. I'm not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine.
Now you're gonna have to watch this episode, aren't you? But the game isn't that weird. She refuses to watch it, my LP of it, because she thinks the game's too weird. But she watches other people play Day of the Tentacle and Sam and Max Hit the Road. How's that different? It's just as weird as those games. Winky face.
I thought that looked like our ship.
That's just a trick the ocean plays on your mind, kid. Makes everything look the same after a while, like you was going in circles.
Well, this isn't the kind of progress I was hoping.
Oh, well.
Could we borrow that light for a second?
Sorry, I'm kind of attached to it.
No, really. The Pearl is right over there.
You poor sucker, that's the moon! Tell me you didn't come all this way out here to pearl dive the moon.
What are you doing down here?
Trying to get out of the land of the dead, same
Pearl
as
dive
everybody
the
else.
moon. That sounds entirely sapphic in nature.
Why are you walking instead of taking a ship?
Got sick of waiting around Rubicava for a boat. Figured I'd make better time this way.
Why didn't I think of that?
Should I read that on the video? She's sending secret messages to me.
Is everything okay with your eyebrows?
Them is barnacles, genius.
Oh God.
I don't move fast enough to shake them, so they tend to pile up. I don't mind, though. They're the only company I got. Ain't you, boys?
How long have you been down here?
Well, let me put it this way. I wasn't always this color.
Shouldn't you have hit dry land by now?
I'm trying to cross a big ocean here, Sonny. What do you know about it?
I've already done it, in a boat.
A boat? Don't talk to me about boats.
What's the problem with boats?
We had such a nice boat. Why is everybody always talking about boats? You got a perfectly good pair of legs. Why not use them, I say?
Let me guess. You died in a boat wreck.
A boat wreck would have been better than what happened to us. Led off course by bad equipment, lost for weeks, no food, no shelter from the sun. We'd started throwing the dead overboard. but then the sharks began following the boat.
How do you know where you're going?
See the moon over there? I just keep it on my right. That way I know I'm heading in a straight line.
But
Oldest trick in the book.
what happened in the end?
What happened was I learned 3 valuable lessons. Stay away from boats. When it comes to navigation, trust only the moon and the stars. And when there's only 2 of you left, never, ever go to sleep.
Where'd you get the coral?
Edge of the world, boy. That's the only place it grows.
How have you kept that light going all these years?
Well, I found this coral, this glow-in-the-dark coral. Damnedest thing. Glows like a lightning bug and never seems to wear out.
I had some of that once. Made a nice grappling hook.
Did.
I don't think you had what I got, because I don't think you've been to the place where I got it.
Could you send for help?
Oh, sure. I promised to call for help at the next phone booth I walk by.
Well, I don't want to break your stride there.
Okay, see you around.
Watch out for sea monsters.
Who? These guys? Oh, they don't mess with old Geppetto. I'm too bright for them. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of
My
mine,
scythe. I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be. I
This
don't want to
little
mess up
light
my
of
blade.
mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine.
My scythe.
Hide it
I like
under
to keep
some
it next to where my
seaweed.
heart
No.
used to be.
So I essentially have no inventory.
Oh, Lola. Oh, I think her days of use are over.
I told you that name was bad
You
luck.
all right?
I'm a spirit of the land, Manny. Not of the sea.
Hang in there, Mano. Hey,
Sorry. Beware, brave, here in the fierce of heat.
all right. I will just quit it with the...
Let's save. Wait for this guy to come around again and somehow alter his path.
Beware, here of the heat.
All right, just quit.
Come on, little guy. Come around faster. There we go.
Amigo.
What? Morrison, I just passed another...
Well, I don't want to break your...
Okay, see this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hey, lay off! Let go! Let go! Let go! Get your own lamp, pal! Whatever happened to the code of the sea?
My scythe. I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be.
Perhaps I need to wait for him to come around again. Which is gonna take some time. Come on. Walk faster, little dude. Move faster. Got my scythe for you, man. I'm Manuel Calavera. I like how each one of the, to like give them character, they all have different like things on their skulls, different markings. And Manny has just these 3 rough lines and a very tall head.
My scythe. I like to keep it next to where that soul has already been reaped.
What? Get back here.
You all right?
It's not
Hang it.
Where is he? Hurry up. Bleh. If I was streaming this, I'd be saying like, "Hi everybody, how are you doing right now?" I can't do that because things aren't real time. So if I talk to him, he gets closer, it seems like. Maybe? Maybe if I grab him in front of Glottis, Glottis will grab me? I don't know. It's been a long time. Don't remember this puzzle being any trouble. It's probably just a timing thing. Okay, I'm actually gonna save it though as soon as he passes the pearl. Bam. That way I may reload as necessary. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Stop glaring at me! It's not funny. I'm gonna make you sing next time. Oh, that was an even worse glare.
Híjole, he looks like he's been amigo.
What? More survivors? I just passed it up.
Well,
Okay, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Oh, there we go. I just had to pull.
What am I supposed to do with this?
follow me
Where are you taking me?
to the moon.
Okay, that's a little better. Ah, Glottis.
Manny, is that the pearl? Ooh-wee! I knew I'd find her someday. I'm rich, 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 rich.
Shh. Something's happening.
Manny, what's going on?
It's a sea monster.
I don't know, but I don't like the way that thing's looking at us.
Okay, we need a plan.
Man, we just can't shake this guy. Still not blue. Does he have secret gills somewhere? I'm not going down there while that monster's looking right at me. Hey, Chipito, go for a swim, will ya? You're drawing too much attention to us.
Too bad. I'm sticking to you like the barnacles on my eyebrows, so don't even think of sneaking off with my pearl.
I'm not going down there while that monster's looking right at me.
What is this stuff?
Not quite as famous as the pearl is the slimy, barnacle-covered old rock of legend. Ugh. Watch those hands, clams.
Stuck in it.
Hey, lay off! Hey, where are you going? You can't leave me here all alone! Come back here!
I feel bad.
She's coming back.
Oh god, I do remember this part. Yeah.
Looks like we're heading south! But there's nothing on that edge of the world! Except the edge!
The edge of the world.
Manny?
Don't ask, carnal, cause I don't know.
Start with
Gladys, I'm gonna sneak inside and look for Meche.
What if that octopus comes back while you're gone?
Poke him in the eye and steal his sub.
Stupid octopus.
Gladys.
This door's locked.
That door's locked.
Man, that ashtray's so fancy you could eat caviar out of it. Meche,
Manny, what are you doing here?
I wanted to see how your trip was going, Angel. I am your travel agent, you know. By the way, thanks for that bottle of champagne you sent me. It really hit the spot.
You were headed for a trap. I was trying to warn you. Domino was using me like bait. I didn't want you to end up a prisoner here like me.
Prisoner? Where's your cell? Or are you just sharing a bunk with the warden?
If
Oh,
that's
snap.
what you think of me, then why did you come here?
Because this is where he belongs. Here, working for me. I knew you'd come around eventually. Right or wrong, Manuel Calavera is always with the winning team, right, Manny? That's why you're here now.
I'm getting off this rock, and I'm taking all of these people with me.
All of what people?
Manny,
Winky face.
there's no
I
way
think they
off
assumed
this
that I would have gone a
island.
different way.
I'm afraid you're stuck here in my little executive training program. See, I need you to take my place here, kid. I've got to get back to the city where the action is.
Sorry, Manny, but I had to come in. My skin was getting all pruny.
Him, I don't need.
Gladys. No.
I'm gonna grind you to powder for that, cabrón.
No.
Maybe later. But for now, let me just show you your new office.
Careful, BB. The new boss is waking up.
I like my old desk better. No drawers. This is sad. Hola, angelitos.
I'll bite you, I swear to God.
Please don't bite anyone else, Pugsy. That's why they put us in the cage in the first place.
Aw.
Why do you want to bite me?
You're the mean new boss.
Mr. Hurley said you were meaner than him.
He said you had a bone saw.
What are you two doing in this cage?
Making light bulbs.
Look, we're working as hard as we can. Why don't you leave us alone?
Listen, children, I'm here to help.
There's really not much more room in here.
Your hands are too big to make light bulbs.
I'm here to help you get out of this cage.
You can't do that. We have to stay here and take care of Mitchett.
She'd be so sad here all alone. Sometimes we hear her crying, you know.
My hands are not too big to make light bulbs.
Then why don't you help?
I'm in the Maritime Union. We can't do factory work.
I don't know what those words mean.
It means he doesn't want to help us because he's mean.
My butt's too big to sit on one of those little perches.
I'm gonna tell Meche you said that word to us.
I told you he was bad.
I just don't have any of those little tiny tools, that's all.
Here, take my hammer.
It's so sad that these little children are locked up.
You bite me and I'll sue your parents.
Our parents?
Hey, don't cry, children. Please, stop crying. Why am I so bad at this? My name is Manny Calavera. What's yours?
Mr. Hurley told us about you. You're the one who tricked Meche.
Poor Meche.
I didn't trick anybody.
Mr. Hurley said he was supposed to take care of Meche, but you stole her case from him.
Is that true?
Let me see if I can explain this whole thing to you. You see, I had this job, selling travel packages to immigrant souls. If I sold enough of them, I got to leave the land of the dead. Now, I was in a slump, and I really needed a fat commission, so...
You're a bad man.
Go away, bad man!
Yeah, go away!
Meche's my friend. You can ask her.
She talked about you before.
Every time she says your name, she looks so sad.
I don't know what you did to her, but you're gonna be sorry!
You're two bad little children. I'm glad you're in a cage. Very bad. I'm the one who's gonna take Meche out of here.
What?
You can't do that.
Who's gonna take care of us? We'll be all alone.
Nice cage you have here.
Mr. Hurley grew demon ravens with human heads in here.
He said if we ever tried to get away, he'd send the ravens after us.
And let them make nests out of our bones.
Oh, Carp.
I'm here to help you get out of this cage.
You can't do that. We have to stay here and take care.
She'd be so... Sometimes...
You children just wait here and be...
Okay.
Alright, where's that little hammer at?
This is the tiniest little hammer I've ever seen. I could make a tiny little birdhouse if I had some tiny little nails and wood.
Ah, okay, that's what that one is.
Stupid chisel. Why, I oughta...
Chapito seems a little overpowered by... Chapito!
Huh? Who?
Hey, Chapito.
Oh, you, is it? Why, I oughta...
You oughta.
Look at my eyebrows.
Nice drill.
Drill? This here is a cordless, high-speed reciprocating chisel. And look, it's a bust-all. They usually don't give these to the new guys.
How'd you get a bust off?
I'm connected, plugged in, and I had some booty to trade. Trade's the name of the game out here in the Big Reef.
Booty? Where'd you get booty?
It's all over the ocean floor. Jewelry, precious coins. You people and your fancy boats never know about it, 'cause you just never stop and look.
I want to trade something.
Well, you came to the right place, Sonny. What you be needing?
A gun.
Ooh, that's gonna cost some. What do you got on you?
I think it's some form of blue-green algae.
Ah, don't worry, you get used to it. When you got something worth trading, come see old Chapito. He'll do you right. Stupid chisel.
Chapito!
Huh? Who? What?
That tool looks a little overpowered for you.
Overpowered? Nothing overpowers Chapito.
If you say so. Well, you don't want that big octopus to see you chatting.
Go, brother. That's right.
I'll bet all these miners would lay down your tools. We're busting out of here. Man, if I had only gotten that book back from Terry, I could really start some trouble here.
Yes, you can. They're all slaves. Mining light bulbs. For nefarious purposes. It's kind of horrible when you think about it, all the bad stuff that happens to people in the course of this game. All my sailors died.
Oh, look, it's my Prince Charming. Are you back here just to insult me some more, or do you just want some ice for your head?
Meche.
Ow! Oh, my stockings, they're ruined! And this was my best pair!
A little hot under your turtleneck there, Manny Calavera.
You try to have one nice thing on this cruel island.
Good enough for me.
What is?
Oh, the speed at which you're working.
That's nice, Manny, but you're not my boss, so really I couldn't care less.
Good. Excellent. Carry on. Man, that ashtray's so fancy you could eat caviar out of it.
Once you got used to the sooty aftertaste, you'd feel like a king.
I like the new dress.
Well, it's the best I could pull together out here. Do you have any idea how hard it is to get decent fabric and silk stockings on a deserted factory island on the edge of the world?
No, I don't. Come on, we're getting out of here.
Trying to steal my commission from Domino again. Manny, don't you ever give up?
No.
I'm not after any commission. I just want to get us both out of here.
Then why don't you just ask your boss for the day off?
Can't believe you think he's my boss. He's my arch enemy.
I think he's your boss. You think he's my boyfriend. We don't seem to have a good foundation of trust in our relationship, do we?
I'm sorry I implied he was your boyfriend. I do trust you.
Well, I'm not sure I trust you about that. But I'll tell you one thing that would convince me.
Name it.
Give me your gun.
What? What makes you think I have a gun?
You work for the most heavily armed organization in the land of the dead. Don't try to tell me they didn't issue you a gun.
I don't work for the most heavily armed organization anywhere.
You know, you're right. There are those rumors of that Revolutionary Army that's been stockpiling weapons.
Actually, them, I work for.
Manny, why don't you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay?
I'm telling the truth, Meche. You have to believe me. Is there anything else there?
So, do you have an appointment?
I'm going in there to tell Domino my demands.
I don't think you fully understand the chain of command around here. Pugsy and BB work for you. You and I work for Domino, who works for Hector Le Mans, crime boss of El Maro.
Well, I think it's time for a little corporate restructuring. He seems completely unaware of how close I am to escape. Domino. Domino!
Taking your first coffee break already, Calavera?
We got a score to settle, Issy.
You know, if I ever spoke to my boss Hector that way.
You killed my best friend.
The demon? Manny, You can use a demon as a driver. Let him carry your messages, let him serve you food. But you can't ever start thinking of them as friends.
He needs
it's
to be
just
smacking the
not
face.
natural.
What are you doing out here on the edge of the world?
Oh, I know. I ask myself that every day. But I'm going to train you, Manny, to take my place here running this 2-bit light bulb factory.
How can you keep little children in a cage?
Trust me, it's easier than keeping big kids in a cage.
Why don't you just sprout me like you tried at Puerto Zapato?
That wasn't me. That was Hector. He's so unimaginative, just wants to tie up the loose ends, you know? But I believe, however, that you can be rehabilitated through honest work.
What makes you think I'm gonna work for you?
Well, there's not much to do on this island if you don't work, take it from me. And think about it, once I'm gone, it will be just you and Meche alone on this deserted island.
With dozens of people forced to work.
Don't tell me that prospect doesn't appeal to you.
You and Hector set up a secret hideout to make light bulbs?
Oh no, that's just a side benefit. The real purpose is to have a place we can lock up all those old clients of mine. Can't have good people wandering loose in the land of the dead, telling everybody how we stole their double-in tickets, now can we?
You stole all these people's tickets?
Okay, how much of this haven't you figured out, Calavera? Capal would route all the good clients to me after he switched over their tickets to a secret holding fund. I'd cover up the paper trail, and we'd make sure that the pigeon jumped overboard at the Pearl.
I knew it! You were getting all the good clients.
I handled them all, except for Mercedes, who you hijacked from me in that ridiculous hot rod, which I saw, by the way, last time I was in Rubacava. I tell you, Manny, hot rods like that just don't look safe to me.
I don't plan to be on this island for very long.
Manny, I have all the guns, I have all the transportation, and I have all the brains. What are you gonna do?
So it wasn't my fault Meche didn't get a ticket. You stole it.
Well, it's your fault she ended up in the forest instead of coming here right away. But I fixed that.
I'm taking Meche out of this dungeon.
Manny, before I found her, she spent a year out there in the petrified forest alone because of you. By comparison, I'd say I'm keeping her pretty comfortable here in my dungeon. Wouldn't you say?
One ticket for you, one for Hector. How many more do you need?
Oh, Manny, we never touch the product ourselves. We sell a ticket to unfortunate souls, unable to lead moral lives because of the crippling amount of cash they were born into.
But you could just take the tickets and leave today.
We found a way to make the land of the dead livable. Why would we want to leave?
Nice island you got here.
Yeah, the previous owners didn't know what they had here. Let us pick it up for a song. They scooped out all the coral they could reach with their crane and then abandoned the plant. But we knew we had what it would take to go the extra distance to the big reef.
Are you about to lecture me about the winning attitude again?
No! Slave labor, Manny. That's the real ticket to success.
Well, I gotta get back to trying to escape.
Hey, you do that, kid. Knock yourself out.
Alright, well, I believe that is enough for this episode. I will see you next time. I'm gonna save a nice number 10 here, I guess. Anyway, bye. I love you. Hearts.